Hey guys, Michael here with the 2012 C63 Coupe. We're going to go ahead and do the test drive video. I'm going to drive around, give you a kind of sense of how it feels to drive. Hopefully you can get a little sense of that from watching this video. All right, let's go. I have it in sport mode right now. That does is just sharpens up the throttle response as well as the gear changes, change it to higher RPM, and the suspension's a little bit firmer. We're gonna do a little lap around town here. We have several cameras mounted on the car so you can get an idea of speed and kind of the sound of this thing. Now we're gonna pull onto a little straightaway here, and I'm gonna give it some gas, and hopefully you can get a sense of what it feels like. As you can tell, this car is pretty light, so that 441 horsepower really comes through well. And because it's a naturally aspirated engine, you get a great sound with it as well. Not that the turbo AMGs sound bad, but this one just has a different kind of sense about it, just because it is naturally aspirated. All right, I'm gonna put it into manual mode here. That's where you use the paddles. And the paddles have a good feel to them. It's a good solid click, so it feels like you're actually doing something with them, instead of a lot of cars now will have the paddle shifters just because they're there and they feel despondent and they don't really do a whole lot when you tell them to, but these do. So these work well. You also get a readout on the dash as well that shows you which gear you're in, so that's pretty helpful. And it feels a little bit more fun to drive when you have the paddles. You have a little more control. Now this car doesn't necessarily have all the bells and whistles of a S-Class or something like that, but everything you need is here. So you have your Bluetooth for your phone, you have your Bluetooth for your audio, heated seats, pretty much everything a normal Mercedes is expected to have, but also you have a 6.2 liter V8 that you can use whenever you want, and the power is just there immediately. Because it's naturally aspirated, you can just feel it, and it has the way it feels is it feels like there's just a wave of power you're riding, which is awesome because you don't have to wait for turbos to spool. Even though you don't really need to wait too long in the turbo Mercedes, it's just nice to be able to not have to worry about that. You can hear this thing sounds pretty good. Now the ride on this, because it's a AMG, it's going to be a little bit more firm than your normal C-Class, but that's to be expected, and that gives you better handling characteristics. It's more of a race-derived suspension. All right, that concludes our test drive of the 2012 C63 Coupe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out the other videos of the interior and the walk-around, and give us a holler at PurePursuitAuto.com.